Greetings, my dear brothers and sisters. We are sitting here in this beautiful little garden area, the Old Mission Santa Barbara, on this beautiful spring day, and now we are filled with the inspiration of entering into this Lenten season, a time of renewal. And Lent is that for us. It's like a time of renewal, as springtime is on the earth. And Lent is called a little springtime, where we are called to witness the budding forth of new life. And life is all around us here in Santa Barbara. We're in the middle of a beautiful weather, climatic time. And yet in other places of the world, we know that Lent is a time of winter and the dormancy of winter. But here we are sitting in this beautiful place of freshness and life. And so I'd like to reflect upon that in this beautiful image of this fountain that's before us here, with this bubbling water and gurgling water, reminding us that water is the gift of life, and Lent is for us that. It's entering into the fountain of life, which is the baptismal promises that we have received at our own baptism, that it is a gentle reminder that we have been given life in Christ. And so I'd like to read to you something that I've written in my book, Unshadowed Light, on the nature of Lent as a little springtime. Lent, which means little springtime, begins on Ash Wednesday. Always it seems, and I mean always it seems, that Lent seems to sneak up on us and catches us off guard. It is like life. Real life disrupts unexpectedly and suddenly and brings things anew. After all, Jesus reminds us, life is like a seed that must be disrupted from lying dormant and then taken, buried in the ground, dying to itself, and in doing so produces new life. Life is like Lent, and Lent is like life. It's an interruption from just going on, existing, lying dormant, sleepwalking, to starting over, planting anew, growing through, and coming into a new you. Yes, this season brings a major interruption into our status quo. Compared to winter, a time in many places where the snow flies, a season of quiet slumber, rest, dormancy, something is just waiting to break forth, lying in wait. And now here comes springtime with its sudden burst of welcome warmth and forgotten unexpected light. This just awakens everything, calling it back again to wake up, get up. It's time for the season of light to bloom. For bloom we must, or we shall die. Yes, death and life are held close to each other at this first burst of springtime. For we as human beings as well, it is a time to begin the special season of Lent. Remembering you are from dust, ashes to ashes. Resist the allurements that come from the darkness. Turn from sin, which causes death, and seek new life. The light is shining on you for all to see and to grow. Lent is a time to be cherished and to cherish. Cherish this special time allotted for us to grow. Often I hear people say, I just can't wait for Lent. I just need it. I want it. What a beautiful anticipation this is, to have someone's longing and realization expressed by what they need spiritually. They need and they want to take time to grow spiritually, not only to strive for growth, but to thrive in living in a new way. They need to quiet the urgings of the flesh and the world, to seek a deeper meaning and calling in life, to listen, to pray, to reach out to others who are in need, to seek a conversion of the heart, and to follow. Yes, to follow Jesus more intimately on his journey of life, entering his passion, carrying his cross, embracing his death, and then entering into his resurrection of new life. As we ponder this opportunity, the mystery of new life that is given to us in Christ, let us take this moment to set forth before ourselves 4 P's. Lent is a place. It's a plan. It's a penitential practice that we enter into. So let's take this place as a plan, as a penitential practice to enter more deeply into the fullness of Christ. This is a beautiful time of Lent, and we have just received our ashes as reminders to us that we are people of penance. And this year the ashes weren't put on our forehead, but the ashes were placed on top of our head in the ancient way of doing this, as a reminder that we've been covered in ashes and that we are to resist the allurements that is contrary to the fullness of Christ's love, and to be filled with the life that is given to us in Christ. May God bless you in this Lenten season, and may you be renewed in all that life is and all that Christ is as life within you.